Alright guys, hey, what's up? I'm back. I'm waking up and I'm back. Today we're gonna talk about the Forza Horizon 5 Rally DLC because I needed my completed game back and Forza continues to release DLC for this game. I don't hate this one. I mean, it's fine. I didn't hate the other ones, but this one really felt like they didn't need to release this DLC at this price because it's the same price as the Hot Wheels one, but it feels like there's less in it. Like the map is smaller and it just seems really generic compared to the others, but I think it does what it meant to accomplish with the actual rally idea of having somebody direct you through the races, which is pretty much the only thing that this really does, other than it gives you a few more kind of off-road rally races to do, but I feel like they would be more iconic than they are. They just seem like more generic whatever races, and I'm not exactly blown away by this DLC, and it did not take me very long to max it out. I think maybe, rough estimate, maybe 6 hours. Like I maxed it out. I didn't need to do anything special. Do all of the races, you do the little campaign they give you to do, and then you do the 3 stars on the PR stunts. But it did a similar thing to what the Hot Wheels one did, where they kind of divided stuff into sections and then gave you challenges within those sections, and of course there are achievements to do those sections, but this time they're split into teams because the characters you like from the campaign and the normal world are part of like different teams about what part of rally they like and don't like. One of them does just roads, one of them does like a mixture of things, and one of them's like only night races. It's not really bad. It's not bad at all. It's just this feels more like a $10 DLC than it does a $20, because this doesn't feel like this competes against the Hot Wheels one. This just feels like a fun little tack on. Like they could have just probably released this in general, but it's not really that bad. I'm just dogging on it because it feels small and quick and short. It's just gonna really depend on what you like rally. I mean, you could do what I did, which is not care at all and leave the driving line on during the rally races, but it is what it is. If you want more stuff to do, there you go. Yeah. If I was gonna talk about any like specific achievements, it's pretty much what you'd expect, or what I already said. Win all Horizon race events, win all the rally events, basically do their campaign story and become the champion, get 3 stars from all the PR stunts. If you were playing along with this before, they haven't done anything particularly out of the way. And if I'm honest, they haven't done anything very difficult with this one either. You just have to just walk out there and do it. I'd say the ones to keep in mind are that each of the 3 teams have their own smashable items, and you have to smash more of both the trucks and the crates than the challenges wants you to smash. So the challenges stop at about 100, and there is an achievement for each one to do about 150. So don't forget about that while you're doing it, because as long as you're out smashing them, it would be really easy. You just don't stop at the challenge, keep going. Otherwise, I think the only one that I actually gave me a bit of a pause was that I have to bank 1 million skill points, which is because I think you have to bank it in one go and not over time. And I spent like 10 minutes trying to bank it over time before I realized that it's probably in one shot. And that's not very hard to do. I feel like there was an achievement they had before that was similar to that. I had some Corvette or some Chevrolet old thing that had a meter that went up to 7, but if you just drift around in a circle for long enough, a skill song is going to show up and it's going to give you a times 10, and then you only have to get like 100,000 or whatever it is, and then it's not hard. None of this is difficult. I think it's worth pointing out that the Apex boards do not respawn, but the trucks and the crates do respawn. And if you go back to Mexico and then go back to the rally adventure, they'll respawn that way. The trucks are always just on the map, so whenever you see them, just tag them, whether you want to or do it whenever you want to do it. It's not important, because once you find a patch of them, you could just keep going back to it. The crates, if you haven't seen them, the crates only spawn at night, just for the record. So if you can't find them, it's because they have to be at night. But the Apex boards, there is a set number of Apex boards, and it's like the EXP boards that you've already ran into. You just have to go to them and find them, and if you get close to one, it's marked on the map. But if I'm honest, I looked up a guide online to figure out where the boards were. I don't care. I'm not gonna cover your map with a fine-tooth comb looking for boards. I'm not in it like that. I'm not gonna spend 2 weeks trying to find these boards. I'm just gonna go get them and be done. But if you were getting bored with Forza and you just wanted something extra to do, it's not that bad. It's something to do. Get a couple more cars, get a little bit more interesting rally, and the rally is a nice race type to begin with, so I'm not complaining. I just wish it wasn't the same price as the Hot Wheels one, because I feel like if you have to pick between this and the Hot Wheels one, you should do the Hot Wheels one. I had way more fun with that, and this just felt like an extra thing to do, but at least I'm back up to 100% on this one, because this one's going back on the shelf, and I'm not going to think about it for a while. But anyway, here's the end of the video. I don't know how to end videos. If you watched it this far, thanks. If you want to leave a like, that's super helpful. You can leave a comment if you want about a game you want me to try. I know I've said like 4 times that I should look at Katamari because one person asked me to look at Katamari, but I'm getting distracted by a whole lot of other stuff, and I'm starting to get busy this summer, so we'll see. But I have it on my wish list, and I'm thinking about it. If you guys have anything else that's like cheap or quick or simple, throw one to me. I mean, it won't hurt. I just put it on the wish list and we'll get to it when I see it. But yeah, that's the end of this one. I'll see you next time. Have fun. Have a fun time. Do whatever you want to do. Go complete some achievements. Yeah, do that.